Hi y'all, welcome back to GroFit with Tammy. Today we are going to do yoga for the lower back. That's right, if you're experiencing any lower back pain at all, I want you down on your mat today joining me for this gentle yoga flow to strengthen your core and to relieve pressure on your lower back. Let's begin. To begin, let's start out in child's pose. So with your feet behind you, open your knees as wide as your mat, and then sitting down towards your heels as much as you can. You can overlap your toes a little bit or your feet, and then let's walk our hands gently down to our mat. So we're making room for our torso, for our belly to come down between our legs, and then we can use our fingertips to walk away from our body. Really lengthen that spine, expand it. And then once you have a really good stretch, let's release. Allow your elbows to come to the floor, your forehead to the mat. If you need more support, you can place a rolled up towel or blanket under your forehead or yoga block. And let's gradually lengthen our breath, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Let's become present as we're here on the mat. Inhaling, following our breath into our lungs, down into our belly. And exhaling, releasing, squeezing out the air. Inhale and exhale. And now let's begin our breathing together. Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, lengthen out with your fingers a little bit more. And exhale, allow your back to collapse down towards the mat. Last inhale and exhale. Now I'd like you to walk your fingertips over to the right side and off of your mat, and just extend those left fingertips out and over to the side. You can put your torso over your right thigh if you're able to. And again, just stick with that steady, slow, deep breathing as you lengthen the left side of your body. One more breath here. Really stretch, walk those fingertips and release, and let's walk back over to the left side. So now your right fingertips are going to lead the way and lengthen the right side of your body. And your inhales, lengthen, straighten your posture. Your exhales, allow yourself to go deeper. Feel that stretch. Inhale and exhale. And let's release back to the center of the mat. And now walking your hands back towards you, let's come up onto all fours for the cat and cow stretch. So we're going to put our knees below our hips and our palms below our shoulders. Space them out. And then with your inhale, I want you to look up towards the ceiling. Allow your back to go down like a cow. And on your exhale, reverse it and tilt that pelvic bone back, arching your back as much as you can, pushing away with your hands. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, pushing away. Pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Inhale. Pushing away from your shoulders, and exhale. Inhale. You can wiggle your hips here. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Now I'd like you to come back to a seated position. We're going to do a seated twist. Another thing we can do to help relieve the pressure on the spine and give alternating twists in either direction. So I'd like you to bring your right ankle around the outside of your left thigh, bringing your foot in, and then try to reposition yourself, bringing both tailbones down. I'm having a pinched something here in my left hip, so you'll see I'm a little off kilter here. And then I want you to inhale your arms up, and as you release, windmill around, looking over your left shoulder, left fingertips going back behind you, and then inhale, lengthen your torso, extending your neck, and exhaling, twisting and looking over. You can use your elbow to help give you a little leverage here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, looking back over your shoulder. 2 more. Last one. And release. And now let's do the other side. So now your left ankle over your right thigh, putting your sitting bones back down on the floor. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, right hand goes behind your spine, behind your tailbone. Exhale, you're twisting back, and again you can use your arm, your left arm, to give you a little bit more tension to push back. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, looking over your shoulder, twisting and really wringing out your stomach, wringing out that torso like a wet towel that you're squeezing the last drops of water each time you exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Looking a little bit further back. Inhale for the last one. And exhale. And release. Now I'd like you to come down onto your belly. We're just rocking and rolling all over the place. And we're going to do a sphinx pose. So first, let's begin and just release any pressure from your spine by laying on your tummy with your hands back by your hips, palms up. Allow your heels to fall out to either side. And when you're ready, on your inhale, let's bring your hands next to your face and then begin to tuck your pelvic bone down, like you're pushing the bottom of your spine away from your head. And then you're going to rotate those thighs outward so that the insides are rolling up towards the ceiling. And then as you inhale, let's bring your head and chest up. And then your elbows below your shoulders. Fingertips straight out in front of you. You can spread them out, engage, and then inhale again, dropping that belly down towards the mat, relaxing your stomach, and then pushing your head up and looking up in front of you. So you want your shoulders away from your ears. And you're squeezing your buttocks together to give support to your lower back. If you feel any strong twinges of pain, then you can release from here. Don't stay in any position where it's just too taxing, too much pressure, or any sharp pain at all. Take care of yourself. Be very gentle with your body. Continue your breathing. Lengthening your crown of your head towards the ceiling. This gentle back bend. And let's release. And this time put your other cheek to the mat. And again, your palms back by your hips, facing upward. And release your legs. Let your heels fall out to either side. Inhale and fill your belly. And then let's come up again into the Sphinx pose one more time. Elbows below your shoulders, fingertips in front, twisting those thigh bones inward and upward toward the ceiling, squeezing your tushy cheeks in to help support that lower back, and really extending in your chest, allowing your belly to come down towards the mat and looking up. And now let's come up into a cobra. So bringing your elbows back towards your waist and keeping them in along your torso, no elbows jutting out, keep them in, and then bringing your palms of your hands just to your shoulders. And then on this inhale, we're going to come up just the front portion of your chest into a cobra. I don't have a lot of flexibility in my spine. You may be able to come up higher, and then release. And then bring your opposite cheek to the floor, hands back by your hips. Release everything, and let's do it again. Tighten up in your buttocks, bring your palms by your shoulders, elbows in toward your torso, and then when you're ready to inhale, let's inhale up, open shoulders away from your ears. Hold it. And release. Cheek to the mat and palms down by your hips. Releasing your legs. Okay, and from here I'd like us to roll over onto our back. We're taking it nice and easy today. We're nursing that aching lower back. And here I want you to just bring your knees into your chest. So getting in a comfortable position, you can do a little rocking, and then wrap your arms, your forearms around your knees, or just hold on to them, or your thighs, whatever, or your shins, whatever is comfortable for you, and give a good squeeze. Try to keep your knees together here. That's why it's good to grab hold. And on your next exhale, let's raise your head in towards your knees. Give a good squeeze. And release. Bring your feet down to the mat, knees up in the air. And from here, let's do cactus arms or your arms straight out in a T position. And from here, we're going to do our lying down twist. This is my go-to. If I'm out gardening and I'm starting to feel lower back pain, I have no shame in laying down on the ground and doing this to bring myself some release. And it just immediately feels so much better. So I'm bringing my knees up again, and then I'm going to drop them down gently to the right side. And as I do that, go as far as you can, keeping your left shoulder down on the mat. And when you reach that point, if you need some support, you can have that rolled up towel or cushion and put it under. You can also use your right hand to put a little gentle pressure. I am super stiff today, so relaxing your upper body, relaxing your shoulders, and looking over to the left. You'll see as you stay here, you can gradually go a little bit deeper. Pay attention to the rest of your body, your hands, your arms, your shoulders, and release and relax whatever you're not activating for the stretch. We're allowing gravity to do the work for us here. All right, let's release and inhale your knees back up. And we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to move my hips over to the right side of my mat. Give myself a little more space here. Inhale my knees up again, and then exhale them gently to the left. This time I'm looking over my right shoulder. Let your knees go down as far as they will while keeping your right shoulder on the mat. Again, use any support you need under your knees if they don't go all the way down. Everyone's body is different, and we know our own body. We know if we're in pain, we need to be gentle. And one of the loveliest things about yoga is you're not trying to compete or keep up with anybody else. You're really being present in your own body during the practice and listening and respecting each body part. See if you can twist a little bit further, a little bit deeper. You can use that left hand, as I said before, to put a little more weight to hold your legs down. Great, and we're going to release. So returning back to the center of your mat, bring your knees up towards your chest one more time. Give yourself a big hug. You can rock gently from side to side. Give a little massage to your lower back and your hips. All right, and from here, we're going to go into bridge pose. So bringing your heels as close as they will come to your bottom, we're going to plant your feet down, expand and open your chest and your shoulders, bringing your shoulder blades together, and then your palms down by your hips, and then work them underneath. So you're really bringing those shoulder blades together. And during this pose, we're going to keep our chin straight. We're not going to look to the left or the right, just to protect our neck. And then gently, I want you to inhale and start tilting your pelvic bone up as you peel away from the mat, from the bottom of the spine up towards your shoulders, and then start pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. And what helps me here is to picture I'm lengthening my knees towards the wall in front of me. And then really push up. You can grab hold of your hands here and interlace your fingers. And again, I'm walking my shoulder blades closer together, tucking my chin in, and really pushing up and away, squeezing my bottom. And give yourself a good back bend this way. Hold it. Focus on your breathing, keeping your knees in towards each other. Keeping your chin tucked in towards your chest. And now let's release gently. So release your hands back to your sides and start to roll down slowly, again from the top of your spine, going down, 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 and release. So let's bring those knees into your chest one more time to counter stretch. Squeeze them in. And then let's do that one more time. So heels as closely as you can tucked in towards your bottom, hands down by your sides, and start to gently walk your palms under you, opening your chest, bringing your chin down and looking straight down. Now we're going to inhale and start to lift as we tilt our pelvic bone. We're going to scoop it up and then gently keep rolling up. Interlace the fingers. Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping your knees in towards each other, squeezing that buttocks and pushing it up towards the ceiling. See, I can go a little bit further here. That feels good. Breathe it out. One more inhale. Lifting and exhale, release your hands, palms down, and slowly start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae until you get down on the mat once again. Good. And that's it. Let's do it one more time. That squeeze of relaxation, bringing your knees in, massaging your lower back. Let's go ahead and give a squeeze, inhaling your head up towards your knees. Oh, that feels so good. And now I'd like you to grab hold of your feet from the inside. So I'm grabbing the outside of my feet with my arms between my legs, and I'm going to kick my feet up. This is the lovely happy baby pose. You feel totally ridiculous doing it. So grabbing hold of your feet, you're going to try to get your knees down so that your thighs are almost parallel to the ground, opening and extending, and then pulling that tailbone down at the end so you're straightening and flattening your back. And then opening those feet. And once again, just rocking gently side to side like a cute little happy baby. My little Ethan is totally into the Boss Baby movies now, which I'm surprised. He's 10 years old, but he last night wanted a baby boy. My goodness, we can babysit somebody else's baby boy. We're all good over here. Are you a happy baby? I hope my back will be a happy baby after this. All right, and release, straightening your legs out one at a time to the mat. We're going to finish with some stillness in our Shavasana. So Heels about mat width apart. Hands down by your side, palms up. You can be a few inches from your side. Let your toes fall out to either side. Bring some stillness. Allow your muscles time, your nerves, your energy, all time to resettle. And enjoy the work that you've just done. So bring your breathing back to normal. Open and close your eyes and then let them fall closed gently. Relax your forehead. You're squeezing the brows together as I do all day long. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue fall away from your mouth. Relax your shoulders and your chest. Your arms, your elbows, your wrists, fingers. Relax your belly, your hips. Really notice how you're grounded to the floor, to your mat. Relax your thighs and your knees, shins, your ankles, your feet. Just be present here a couple minutes longer. If you have time, you can stay here 5-10 minutes. Please do so. For those of you that need to get going, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Extend your hands up above your head. Bring your feet together and point those toes. And inhale and huff it out through your mouth. One more time. Lengthen as you inhale and breathe it out. And then gently turning to your right side, bring your knees up, your palms under your head in the fetal position. And then using your hands, push yourself up gently to a seated position. And we're all done. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today, and continue to repeat these gentle yoga poses twice a day if needed. Just be really gentle on yourself and take your time getting up. Until next time, bye y'all.